skies were blue. They laughed and mocked, he's lost a screw. But when the floods came crashing down, the weird old man became renowned. 3 wise men rode from lands afar, on camels trailing a newborn star. Who would travel for a baby king, but they brought him gold and everything. John wore camel skin, ate bugs with pride, screamed in deserts, made paths wide. They called him wild, a man unclean, but Jesus said he's the greatest seen. Mary wiped his feet with tears and hair, costly oil spilled everywhere. Why the waste? The critics cried, but Jesus said her love won't die. Zacchaeus climbed the sycamore tree, too short to see, too bold to flee. Foolish man, the rich crowd hissed, yet Jesus stopped and said, "You're missed." Peter jumped in with clothes still wet, couldn't wait, his heart was set. Impetuous, clumsy, loud and brash, but Jesus used him in a flash. A woman crawled through a pressing crowd, sick for years, not strong or loud. She touched his robe, they called it odd, but power flowed and she met God. Paul stood trial, chains on his hands. Festus said, "You've lost your stance," but Paul just smiled, "No, I'm awake. It's truth I speak, make no mistake." They stoned young Stephen, bold and kind. He looked to heaven while they maligned. He's cracked, they yelled, he saw God's throne, a standing Savior calling him home. I brought my dog to church one day to worship God and kneel and pray. They stared like I had lost my mind, but I kept walking, I knew my kind. If you're marching off beat in a holy spell, don't forget the sound of the Savior's spell. You're not on the road the world calls swell, you're stepping off from the path to hell. Today the church builds walls, clubs with rules, perfection calls. You're too loud, too poor, too wild, too scarred. If you don't fit in, they shut the yard. But God never asked for cookie-cut shapes. He called misfits, oddballs, wanderers, flakes. The world may whisper you don't belong, but heaven sings a different song. So be weird like Noah, loud like Paul, cry like Mary, stumble and fall. Climb your tree like Zacchaeus did, dance in chains like the jailhouse kids. Bring your dog, your scars, your story to tell. Just walk the road that ain't going to hell. If they say you're strange, don't turn away. Love got harder every day. You're weird, good, so were they. And God still smiled anyway.